Hello, beautiful Tauruses, and welcome to my channel, Hummingbird Tarot. Thanks for coming and watching my video. Today I'm going to start you off for a reading for December 2021, this month, and what is coming toward you for the new year, 2022. Okay, I'm going to start you off with a Wild Unknown Archetype card here. These are beautiful cards. I just love them. They're really hard to shuffle though, so be patient with me as I ask Spirit what archetype is for our beautiful Tauruses this month. Okay. So what came out for us is the shadow. So I'm feeling very strongly that Spirit wants you to start looking into and understanding your shadow self, your shadow side. This is going to lead you into the ultimate healing, to bring you into your more positive energy, your more true self, into 2022. So maybe that shadow work has started for you already, or maybe this is something that you've been asking Spirit, what do I need to do to heal from my situation, to move forward? So understanding that shadow side, because we often are in denial of our shadow, and it's not something that we're comfortable looking at. But to embrace that shadow in us is to bring us into whole self-awareness. I'm going to read a little bit from the book here because they're just such wonderful messages I want to share with you. Okay, the shadow. I'm sorry, my dogs are barking. I have 3 Italian Greyhounds. They're the cutest little things, but every time someone comes to the door, they love to bark. And that also might be something for you, something about dogs. That might be a message for you. Okay, the shadow, the unspeakable, the unwelcome, the denied. When light, this reveals the unconscious aspects of self and world. When dark, denying unconscious aspects of the self and world. So we just really need to bring that shadow into light right now, and start working through healing. One thing is this, I'm going to read this part of this. By rejecting parts of ourselves and the world, we begin to separate from the whole rather than getting to know the qualities and content of our shadows. We busy ourselves with avoiding its presence. This is denial. When this card appears, it is time to take inventory of those things you've been denying. When the mind responds with, no, anything but that, you are touching shadow. Find support for this deep inner work and move toward the shadow with patience and compassion. Compassion towards yourself when you're dealing with these darker aspects of yourself is key to healing, to understanding the shadow. Okay, Spirit, for our Tauruses, let's give us some chakra healing cards. What areas do our beautiful Tauruses need to work on? And the first card that came up for you is relationships. So I'm seeing a lot of your work needing to be within those relationships, romantic, friendship, partnerships, work relationships. That might be, giving you maybe some of these relationships I think that you need to release from your life. Toxic relationships, people who are draining your energy. Also working on making stronger connections to the people in your life that you love, that support you. Maybe we're not being balanced. We're finding ourselves working too hard. taking for granted the ones that love us the most, that are there for us, really making those strong connections and ties, especially at the beginning in December, when we're seeing those loved ones, to make those ties stronger and really feel and suss out who in your life is benefiting you and who you need to let go, because the people in your life that aren't benefiting you right now, you need to let go. You don't have to let go of them entirely, but just stepping away from them for a time to assess that relationship. So I'm seeing that work, that shadow work, is really revolving around relationships for you right now. Spirit, what other chakra? Oh, and this chakra is related to the sacral chakra. So it's really about family, relationships. Working on that sacral chakra is going to be important for your healing and diving into your shadow work. Spirit, what other cards do we have for our beautiful Tauruses? Any other? Oh, I got two here. Okay, yes. So we have the heart chakra here with love. This shadow work must be going on in a very loving relationship, either romantic or family, a deep love. We need to work on that heart chakra, opening it up, either to let people in. But these are the relationships that our Spirit is really calling you to focus on, those deep, loving relationships, perhaps in family, your relationship with your significant other, your romance. Oh, yes. And here's the family card. This is the root chakra. And Spirit is calling you to ground yourself, to know that some of this shadow work is stemming from bad family karma. These are the things that you're attached to from early in life that's making you feel lesser, that your shadow is residing in these family karmic bonds that you have. Negative associations with someone maybe in your family that didn't love you the way that you felt that you needed to be loved, who didn't support you in the way that you needed to be supported, who introduced addiction, anger, anything that you feel is bringing you down. This shadow within you is stemming from this family karma. So I'm seeing just this strong shadow work needing to be done within your relationships with others, because I'm seeing these relationships are really important for creating the person that you are now, and where you need healing, strong healing in your life. Letting go of these people who, you get into conversations with, that when you get off of the phone or from talking with them, you are feeling drained, and it disrupts your whole day. Like any positivity that you had before you had this conversation with the person, you feel drained and stuck, and you can't move forward with the positivity that you had before you got into these conversations with these people. I'm just feeling, that you're not feeling supported by the loved ones around you right now. And working on the sacral chakra, the root chakra, grounding yourself, knowing your self-worth, finding love for yourself, within yourself. These are going to help you heal. This love card, working on opening up that heart chakra, is also finding your own self-worth and self-love within yourself. And even though these people aren't giving you that you need to have that for yourself, because you are your first and best love. You need to look into the mirror and see the beauty of who you are. Spirit, do you have any tarot cards for our beautiful Tauruses? Can you shed some insight onto Taurus' situation in relationships? Okay, first of all, I'm seeing the Ace of Wands, an amazing opportunity. Be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Now is the time to take action. Do what you're passionate about. So work on your passion. You have something new and amazing, an opportunity coming into your life. You know, grasp onto that. Work for it. Whatever you're passionate about, Spirit is saying, start working on that. But to receive it, the shadow work needs to be done. But it's this new beginning, this new passionate, creative energy is waiting for you. And we have Two of Cups, falling in love, or the resurgence of a romantic relationship, forgiveness and the ending of challenges, exchanging gifts. That's perfect for Christmas, right? Don't give up on people you love. So this card is the Two of Cups, and it can relate to the relationships that you're struggling with now. But also I see this strongly as a need to go within and find that loving relationship with yourself right now. Because that's going to help you create what you need to create in this world going forward into 2022 with this new beginning. An amazing opportunity is opening up for you. This could be in your relationships, your love relationships, your romantic relationships. You know, something can be coming towards you as a form of an apology. Forgiveness is at hand, and with this heart chakra and the number 2, and we have the number 9 or the 18 here. I'm seeing that it can be either one depending on, you know, what resonates for you. But I see a lot of like self-love work going on here, and I see like a forgiveness and apology. Your romantic partner coming back in to really apologize and offer you his cup of love, or her, or whatever you feel that you are in that relationship. Okay, goodness, we have the Ace of Cups coming at you as well. A beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendship, awakening psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter, a new home. Okay, so definitely I am seeing this a renewal, either if it's someone coming back in to ask for forgiveness and wanting to offer you their love and apologize to you. This is a new beginning. Or if you are ready to move on from these relationships, these toxic relationships, you know, that have really let you down, there's something new coming into your life as far as that new better connections, your soul family, passionate new relationship, new friendships, beautiful new people coming into your life right now. Also, with this shadow work, you're going to be seeing that you have awakened some psychic abilities that you have, spiritual insights. The shadow work is going to be taking you into great healing of self, with self-love, and in your relationships with others. And again, another Cups card. So heavy relationships. We have a romantic, flirtatious, introspective, fickle, falling in love, being swept off your feet, a sudden love affair, a lack of balance in a relationship, situations or topics to make your heart flutter, a love of art and poetry. So with this Knight of Cups, you know, he's kind of a fickle energy. I'm seeing this as being a love affair with yourself. It could be, like I said, a new partnership coming in, a new romantic relationship, new friends. Strong connections are coming into your life in 2022. And this shadow work is going to help, bring the shadow work that you do now is going to bring you into these new abundant relationships, beautiful soul family relationships, working on this family karma, and attaching yourself strongly to the ones that you connect with within your family, staying grounded with those people, and healthy relationships, learning how to have healthy relationships, working on those shadows. The shadows in your relationships are going to bring forth these new beautiful relationships, and you're going to leave the garbage at the door. Like, you're not going to bring in this old karmic bad toxic relationship stuff into your new relationships here. I'm just seeing a lot of love, a lot of new beginnings, a lot of light for you, Taurus. Now I'm going to go and pick some elemental oracle cards for you. Spirit, what elemental oracles are for our beautiful Tauruses today, for December, moving forward into 2022. These are the seedlings, the beginnings of something beautiful, beautiful new relationships with people who really connect to you, that you connect with. Amazing. Oh, wonderful card. I've been getting this for so many people. There's magic in your life. You have the magic. You can manifest these things. Working on that self-love, you're going to bring forth all kinds of magic, intuition, spiritual awakenings are happening for you. We can't always understand what these things will be, but we have to trust in spirit now. We have to trust in our inner knowing to help move us forward into these times, these beautiful light times ahead. We do have work to do, and the magic is within you to change those old patterns, to bring in this new beautiful energy of love in your life. Spirit, any other cards from our elemental oracle cards? Yes, the magic is really flowing through you, and you do the work that needs to be done, the hard work that needs to be done, and you have so much abundance of love and relationships coming into your life. Such beautiful energy. And then we have the moon, darkness. So this does kind of relate to the moon in the tarot, and you have 2 sevens here. So 7 is a very spiritual card. I would look up angel number 7, and I definitely look up angel number 7, 77, 777, any combinations of sevens. It's you're awakening into this new phase in your life, and where you had darkness and mystery and not understanding, this is being transformed into magic, to your intuition being turned on, and you finding these soul tribe members that you've been looking for in your life to make strong connections to. You're no longer in the darkness, and you're coming into the light. And these difficult relationships that you've been harboring in your life are going to open you up to new ways of thinking, seeing things in a new perspective, coming out of fear, letting go of that fear, tapping into your heart, tapping into love, and things are really going to manifest for you. Okay, I'm going to pull Botanical Inspirations for you, beautiful Tauruses. Let's see what spirit, what little inspiration Spirit has to say. Maybe some timing will come about with this card. Sacred Lotus, enlightenment, no mud, no lotus. And that means if we don't go through the shadow, we're not going to get that beautiful flower, because with the mud and the thick bog that dark things lurk in, come these beautiful lotuses flowering up to the surface out of the darkness. And you have enlightenment with magic and the moon and intuition, your intuition. Tap into that intuition, tap into that self-love. You're going to have to go through some of that mud and mire to come up to the light, to show your beautiful self. But it's happening for you. We just have to get out of the shadow, out of the mud of family karma that you've been stuck in. Work on that shadow work, and you're going to come up into the light. Okay, your inspirational message: honor all the experiences that have brought you to this place on your path of spiritual growth, but let go of the things that no longer serve you. Absolutely. Letting go of those relationships that no longer serve you is going to be so important. Hold on, I'm going to close the door. My dogs are just going nuts and they're howling to the moon right now. They're so silly. Again, so I'm seeing dogs, animals in your being a sign for you, because my dogs are going nuts right now. So anyway, I'm going to pull some tea leaf fortunes for you, just little helpful tidbits of information to help move you on your way into 2022 with the scissors. Disappointment in some affair. And cutting out. We want to cut out anything that doesn't serve you anymore. It's time to cut that out. It's disappointments with an affair, with a person, with your relationships. You got to cut those negative relationships out of your life. You cannot keep giving to people without getting anything in return. Especially with the ones that drain us and take advantage of your good nature, your beautiful, loving heart. Just seeing that you really have been taken advantage of. And again, we have a stubborn, aggressive person with the ram. So there's someone stubborn that's not seeing you for who you are. They're aggressive towards you. It's time to let these people go. Get rid of those people that are aggressive and angry toward you. That's their own issue, not your issue. It's not your fault. This is something that they need to work on. And right now it seems Spirit is telling me that whoever is being aggressive towards you, whoever is being a disappointment to you, whoever is not understanding you, they're not understanding you because they're not on that path. They can't see what you see and understand. And so they have their own timing. They have their own timing to see these things. And with distance, if you distance yourself from them, and not continually tell them, this is what you're doing is making me upset. You're making me feel unworthy. I don't like how you handle these situations. It's just fueling their aggression toward you. So it's just time to step away from these people that are treating you aggressively and are being stubborn or not listening to your needs or what you want or even what you're asking from them. And then we have lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. So yes, again, I understand that you have anger and at these aggressive people, these people who are taking from you, and you're feeling that it's unfair, and rightfully so, but you need to give them love in return, and that it's not like I'm going to just forgive you and be sweet and give you love, even though you're being aggressive toward me. But just even walking away, taking a breath, just not getting on the same level as they are. Because once an argument gets heated with somebody who is not understanding you, they don't listen anymore. The listening shuts off, and it just becomes this torrent of anger that you can't take back. And that's what we get out of these conversations, is just all the anger and the blaming, and nothing comes out of it. So control your anger, take the higher road, walk away from the situation instead of engaging in the situation. And that'll be part of your healing and letting go, is just taking that higher road, saying, you're not listening to me. We'll talk about this another time, or not at all. Just stay away from them for a while until they come to you with an apology, until, they show themselves as, healing a little bit and trying to understand you. Let them reach out to you, and don't engage with anger with them, because it's not going to do you any good at all. Okay, that is all I'm seeing for your reading today, Taurus. I'm wishing you all the best and lots of love and light as you move through December and into the new year 2022. I'm seeing so many beautiful things coming into your life, so many new beautiful people that are going to understand you and be on the same wavelength as you, who will help you heal after having a lot of difficulties in other relationships prior to that. And don't forget to leave that baggage at the door with these new people coming into your life, because they're coming in with love and understanding and respect for you. So I'm wishing you all the best, lots of love and light, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.